Well, look who's here. I'm here. Good afternoon, people. What are you doing? What's going on? What did I miss? I'll tell you what I missed. I'll tell you what we've all been missing in our life. Hey, Liz. Hey, Linda Tashbits. Muds. Funny seeing you here. DS Kitty Diane is here. Okay, scroll back down, Reese. You're going to get lost. Hey, Heather. Let's see. Joy Lee. Donna Cooper. I answered some messages this morning, and Donna, you were one of them. Dang, I was crazy. I'm pretty energized today, and I don't know why. I started my period yesterday, but I'll tell you what works and what doesn't work. Um, what works is that naproxen. I have not used it yet because I was scared with my pinky, but I introduced the two of them and I said, you guys are going to go get along fine. And it works. Wow. Who else is here? Lydia Krause, long time no see. Hey, Kestrel, the Zoom was amazing. Oh, that bunny sweater. I'm still thinking about it. Muffet Lou, I'm so glad I got to talk to you yesterday. Reflections is here. Lydia Krause, you fell asleep on the call. We noticed. It's no problem. Joy Lee has a pet bunny. That's incredible. Hey, Trixie. Don Pariso made it. Linda Gillum is here. Did you guys notice I answered a lot of messages this morning? I need to be validated for it. Tiffany Murfitt. Your grandson was born yesterday, 13 weeks premature. He's doing well given the circumstances. Well, he's going to be okay. And we have a lot of people in here who can talk about it. Baby Steps knows a lot about like NICU babies. And also Anna Banana has a grandson that's now 4 pounds. So that's a big deal. He's still in the NICU, but we're hoping he'll be out by the end of September. So congratulations, first of all. That's incredible. And he's going to be safe and sound. And he's already kissed by God. And I love that for you. Meredith Lynn made it. You got the bunny sweater. Kestrel, that was really nice of you to support them. I'm glad you did. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Bohemian Luciferian Witch. Hey, Lisa Vining. Alana made it. We missed you yesterday, but I knew you weren't going to be there. But I did talk about you. Carolyn Cotter, Marissa Martin, Olga. Olga, can we talk for a minute? Your husband is incredibly attractive. I saw that picture you posted that said Silver Fox, and wow, girl, congratulations. I was shocked. He was not, I'm not usually attracted to anyone these days. I'm not getting laid. I don't think about anything to do with my lower half. And he is attractive. Congratulations to you, girl. Hey, Viggy Cat. Hey, Justice. I am Riley's human. Barbara Aldrich. Pepperoni Nips had her first Zoom call with us yesterday, and I loved having you there. We had a few newbies. It was fun. That made it fun to have new people. I got to be honest, like it really jazzed things up a bit. Hey, Erica Lumen, Wisconsin Barb. Honey Lou, oh my God, I need to go get your letter. You said I could read it and I need to read it, but I'm wearing really shorty shorts and I've gained a lot of weight and I'm embarrassed right now to stand up. Hey, Just Joan, Kimberly Hallman. You did tell me about that, Alana. I just, it takes a while for things to sink in my life. Hey, Mary Barons, Anna Banana, told you. Grandma Sunshine Dragon, Dark Roast is here. Brian Webb. I love you, Brian Webb. I'm glad that you're here. I love emailing with Brian Webb. True to it. Love True to it. Rachel Sandy, I answered your call today. Message, however you want to put it. Tina Mays. I love that you're just close to Chattanooga. Happy September. That's true. Let's see. P. Taylor, Kim's Whims. How far behind am I? Oop, whoop, I'm pretty far behind. Hey, Megan Roberts. Love you, Brian Webb. Robin W. Crap, I got to catch up. Libby Jackson. Susan Cook. Wendy Ramirez. Lisa Kelson. Debbie A. Has 2 grandsons. I did talk about you and I said, I missed you and I love you. Stella was there yesterday. Stella, you are so cute. Every time I see you, I feel inadequate because I'm like, how could I have a friend that cute? Like, why would she like me? I bring nothing to the table. I'm sad I didn't get to join. Well, guess what? We do it every month. Lori Lee was there. She had some important things to talk about. Thank you for being there, Lori. Hey, Tammy. He is a sexy beast. He really is. I was like, dang, most men do nothing. Like I look at a guy and I'm like, I've been married 17 times. I've seen it all. He was cute. Joanne Hawley, was here. Let's see. Lori Helker. I love that. Sophia's here. Baby Steps. Hey, Treasure. Hi, Reese. I will have to be replay. I'm leaving in a minute to visit my friend. Off topic, the preemie at 37 weeks can be a roller coaster. It can get worse before it gets better. He should be just fine. Guys, Baby Steps is or was, I don't know if she still is, NICU nurse. She has a ton of experience with this. So I really trust her. We have a lot of nurses that I really trust. There's so many people of knowledge in this chat. Thank you for saying that, Baby Steps. Guys, feel free to ask her any questions. We got Alana, we got Meredith Lynn. We have a lot of nurses here that I'm so thankful for. Baby Steps, have fun. And thank you for saying that. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Nancy Jane. Oh, good. You got my message. I loved hearing from you this morning. It made my day. I'm so glad. I'm glad you got it. I answered a lot of messages today. I felt like Bruce Almighty when he's answering all those prayer emails. And he's like, I was like sipping my coffee. It was early in the morning. I was sipping my coffee and I was like, I was trying to just answer because I haven't been working on Facebook Messenger. I've been answering Gmails and I've cheated on Messenger with Gmail a lot lately. You don't care to hear this, but I'm just saying, hey, Jane Aldrich, I really try to get back to you guys. It's very important to me. I didn't see Julia yesterday either. Hey, Baby Steps, 27 weeks. Okay, well, you didn't have to pay me to say that, but thank you, Baby Steps, and I love you. Hey, whine a little bit more. You're fabulously awkward. I love Sophia. She really brings a lot to the table. Hey, Yawn. Kay Thompson. Oh, of course I'm here to do a live. Hey, Joel Sachs. Hey, Angie Moe. I love that movie too, Lisa Callison. Okay, so I want to get up and go get this letter, but I'm embarrassed to. But it's really important. It has to do with today's topic. If I do it, can you guys all look away? I'm serious. I have the shortest booty shorts on, and I'm embarrassed to go get it. Alabama Rose, Critters Creations. I wonder if I could make Huxley do it. I really don't want to show my thick thighs and fat ass. Hey, C-dubs. All right. Damn it. Look what I found on my walk today. Look at that. No, my legs are chunky lately. So since I've been off my diabetes medication, I think I've gained like 12 pounds. I don't know because I don't have a scale, but it is flabby. Happy anniversary. Whoa, Susan, happy anniversary for real. My everything's jiggling. Like it's like when I walk, it's bad. But that's because I'm eating so much. Ask the Zoom call. The whole Zoom call yesterday, I was just like eating. Dawn Davies was in the past more current with OB stuff, but I like to keep up. Yeah, she's very, very knowledgeable though. Don't be modest, Baby Steps. We love you. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, Joanne Holly. I resent my email yesterday in case. Okay, good. Just do that and I'll get to your email. I'm so sorry. I promise you I'm going to. Look at how pretty this is. No, these are some short ass booty shorts. Don't look. This was not intended to be seen. Okay, Bo, stay here. Quit looking. Don't look. Don't look at me. Stop looking. Stop looking. Okay. All right. Washed my hair today, but that's a loss. I'm on fire. Started my period yesterday, and I think that's why I got a lot to talk about today. I got a lot of things that are all over the place and don't make sense. Tony's Huta. All right, let's have a look-see. Quit talking about my chub. Actually, go ahead. They're going to talk about it anyway. Look at those little wings. Those are nice little flappies. Okay, first of all, I have to address something incredibly important before we get to the letter. Who's tried this? Your underwear longer than that. I know, Ghost Rider. I know. Ghost Rider, at least you spoke the truth. I have 3 pairs of these, and I love these shorts when I'm skinnier. They're like really like the 80s looking roller skatey shorts. But when I'm way fatter, it's like putting on leggings onto a whale. It's like, whoa, you look ziplocked. It looks like you put a Ziploc bag on a whale. It's like, what happened? Let's see. Who's had this? This is so good. Panda. I love Panda. Well, thanks, DNV. Who's had this? Why didn't anybody tell me about it? This is insane good. I don't know where I bought it because it's been in my fridge for like a year, but I got it out today and I was like, what is this? Why don't I try it? Why haven't I drank it? This is so, I don't drink coconut water. I have no idea why I own this. I don't know who put it there. This is unbelievably good. Thanks, Donna Cooper. You guys don't have to lie. Everyone's like, you look really great for a fat ass. Oh, wow. It's worth being chubby. Seriously, though, I think I've gained quite a bit of weight. Alina, what are you saying? Ew, orange? I love orange everything. Quit being rude. Okay, so the next thing is I want to talk about before we get into with pulp. Unlike Tony Soprano, he likes it with some pulp. Does that have a lot of sugar? Probably. I wouldn't be owning it if it didn't. Let's see. 17 grams of sugars, and there's 2 servings per container. Now, what's the expiration date? December 19th. Oh my God. It's like having a boyfriend that doesn't lie to you. It's like that good. Like it's like unbelievably good. You know what I mean? It's like something that it's like having a really solid, stable relationship. It's not going to happen, right? You don't like coconut? Well, I'm not a fan of plain coconut water. Hey, Kiki. But yeah, the orange is so good. Little Bubble, welcome in. Guys, I'm not a fan of coconut water either. I've said this my whole life. Coconut water tastes like it's already been drank. It tastes like it's been filtered through a urethra. Like it tastes like it's already been processed through a body. That's what coconut water. Hey, Lisane. That's what coconut water tastes like to me. I remember the first time someone gave it to me, I was like, this tastes like it's already been drank and processed through your urethra. I don't like it. It's disgusting. So I don't know why I own this, but I'll tell you right now, JoJo, it's unbelievably good. It is not coconutty at all, Wendy Ramirez. It tastes like orange and cream. I'm a tea and water girl, true to it. I could see that about you. Yeah, it doesn't taste like it's been filtered through a urethra and then vagina flaps. It just tastes like it's been like out of a coconut, but they put orange drops in it and some cream. Karen James, welcome in. So, oh, that's what I was saying. So a couple things. Look, I feel like I haven't been here in days. We got to get caught up here. First of all, you guys saw my cool leaf I found at the farm. I just felt like that was a little sign that we all should be more loving with each other. Okay. Yep. And then other thing, you know, I like jewelry, right? Some of you might have heard. A lot of you have heard because my mods are actually, they told me last night that whenever I'm dead, they're sorting through my jewelry and they're going to pick what they want. So what? We have the same brand, but strawberry at Costco right now. How come you didn't tell me that? I need to know more. How many calories are in that, says Riley's Human? Well, I've never looked at nutrition facts in my life. That's probably why I'm the size I am. Let's see. Excuse me. 90 calories per serving, 180 per container, in case you can't do the math. I loved the Zoom DNB. The Zoom call was pretty life-changing. I had a great time. Yeah, I do like jewelry, guys. I don't know if you knew. True to it, you want the ring? Fine, just put it in my request for when I'm dead, please. We're taking requests for when I'm dead. Just in case a jester kills me or something and I go early, I think it is important to put Post-it notes of each name on who wants what. Okay, so please, I'm trying to keep tallies of who wants what so that the lawyers can go through it and say, oh, True to It wanted that one ring. Her mods wanted this. Let's just try to keep things organized, shall we? Hey, Kim is blue. All right. So, you know, I love jewelry. All right. Well, long story long. Yeah, exactly. Sam Ashby. And I hope you had a nice birthday yesterday, by the way, Sam. Loved your picture. That's okay, Robin W. We loved having you. Brian Boland, what are you doing here, you little angel? So there's a jewelry line that is, and so mote it be. That's correct. That's the stamp we put on it. There's a jewelry line, a maker that I like. I don't love, but I like. I discovered her when I was in Kansas City. She's not from Kansas City. Her name is Jane. Well, I don't know if it's a real person. The line is called Jane Wynn. I think it's Winn is how you spell her last name. It's really expensive for what it is. Like, I get mad at people who make stuff and it's like gold coat, like gold, dipped or it's gold vermeil, like whatever, that's cool, but it shouldn't be like $600. That's stupid. So Jane, stop charging us those prices. Hey, Care for JC. Well, Jane Wynn made these silk, no, I'm sure, Lisane, jewelry, she made these silk silk chains, like that you would put, like for instance, this is just a bead chain, and I put a charm on it. Okay. So she makes these silk chains and they were super expensive. And I really wanted some. They came in all different fun colors. And I was like, this is ridiculous. They were so expensive. So I go over to Etsy. You guys like Etsy, right? Everybody knows what Etsy is. And plus, you're supporting makers who make their stuff there for the most part. It's not like big factory stuff. So I go to Etsy and I just type in silk chain. It's not a chain, but necklace, right? Follow me here, okay? Just do it. And I find this company, and here's my receipt, but it has my here, how can it has my oh, we'll just cover it up with this normal everyday read that you would pick up off of a coffee table. I have not D, but I'd love to. Ceremonies of Subordinate Conclaves, Red Cross of Constantine. You know, just your everyday type of reading. No big deal. Anyway, here's the name. I don't want to put my address on there, even though everyone knows my address, because people are obsessed who need to find things to do with their life. So it's called Away with, and I know that says Fred's address, but if you don't know, Fred passed away and that was his address like 15 years ago. So I'm not going to worry about it. That says awaywithbeads.etsy.com. So I order from this shop. Guess how much these are? Hey, Sassy. No one cares. I realize no one cares, but I have to talk about it. I ordered these because they look just like the really expensive ones. Third eye open. What are you saying about Shark Week? Julie likes me on my period. She says the most. She says I'm the funniest and I'm the most lively when I'm on my period. So now that we've addressed that, I think we need to pay attention to that and see if it's true. Like, is she correct in that? She's like, Reese, whenever we have mod calls, she's like, my favorite is when you're on your period. Do they have a class? As a matter of fact, they do, Kim is Blue, and I'm glad you asked. Okay, so I bought 4 of these. You know why? Guess why? They're $2 a piece. $2 a piece. Okay, look at this. That's silk. Clasp for Kim is Blue. Yes. Sassy, of course we see you. Hey, Scientology up north. So I got this color. This was ivory. And I thought, yeah, because we want to put some pops of gold with it. Look what else I did. Look at this fun ass color. Look at this. That's silk. $2. So hold on. I'm not done. You think I'm done. I'm not. I haven't even opened these because I just got them like Saturday or something. Look, I got it in pink. Hey, Wharton Fizzle. Yeah, Brian Boland. Yeah. I know, don't be. Hey, Irish Mart. I know. Okay, I'm telling you, why don't I ever get a kickback? I sell so much stuff in this world. I don't get any kind of kickback. And then I bought the green. These are silk. Okay, look, true to it. So then I have all these. I collect charms. I have forever. Speaking of sharks, for Shark Week, I have this charm. It's a shark. I got this on my honeymoon with husband number 3. And I thought, oh, I'd never wear it. But look, here's what you do. Guys, you can go on Etsy. I also bought a bunch of charms on Etsy, $2 a piece. Look at this charm I just got. It's a vintage, like koi fish or fish. I don't know. You can throw, that was like $3. Okay. I love Joel Sachs. Look at this. So then we simply take, I'm just trying to give you guys inspiration here because you can buy stuff cheap and it looks just like the real thing. Okay. This was $2. And look at how cute to layer, like to layer it. Look, to layer it with my beads. That's so cute. Okay. So let's take that off. I have this charm. What just happened? Oh, I dropped my leaf. Look at that charm. It's a horseshoe. I don't know if you know, I love horseshoes. I doubt it's real silk for $2. Could be Scientology up north, but I couldn't give a holy hoot. Like, I do not care. I never care about that kind of thing. It looks good to me. You know, as long as it looks good, I like to support people anyway who make their stuff instead of buying it from shit ass people who don't deserve it. Look, look at how cute that is. Get better layers, Biggie Cat. I need to start taking yoga so I can learn the positions, how to bend over backwards for assholes who don't deserve it. Excuse me, I'm on my period. I have some ribbon chains. Yeah, I do too, Lori. But this is cute, guys. Like, I'm just saying. Yeah, thanks, Angie Mo. I knew you'd be proud of me. Yeah, so that's the thought about it. Yeah, right? So let's put this one on here just to give another example, because one of these days I'm going to get a job with QVC as a part-time job, since I'm already taking over as editor-in-chief at Vogue for Anna Wintour. But as long as the turquoise is real, the rest can be fake. Do you guys want to know something hilarious? Is Susan P in here? She killed me last night. Are there different lengths? I don't think so, but this goes up to like 19 inches reflections. We're talking last night after the Zoom call, my mods and we were talking about when I die and the things that they want when I'm dead. And then we started talking about what would God say when I get there. And Susan P killed me. What did she say? Hey, Starlina, Susan P was like, God, she quoted God saying, finally, a lady that wears real turquoise. That made me laugh. Hey, Rachel, because if you guys recall, I wear my turquoise. I love, this is fake, by the way. I love turquoise. And I was talking about a turquoise necklace I got. And somebody left a comment one night after a stream and said, I don't know if you know this, but all of your turquoise is fake. It's dipped howlite and it's fake. And I was like, wow, then I've been ripped off. But it's been a long running joke since that I just am the lady with fake turquoise, according to people who hate me. And so it was so funny. Susan P said that God, when I get to the pearly gates, is going to go, finally, a lady with real turquoise. You can buy extenders. Yeah, I have extenders. So go on Amazon or Etsy might sell them actually. But I go on and I buy like a 5-pack of extenders for $5. But this is still like, it's lengthy, right? Cute. Wanted to give you that inspiration. But what else did you guys say, mods? You were so funny last night saying what God would say. Helena said that Jesus would say, I've never seen anyone pull off a blazer quite as well as Reese. And then God was going to be like, I love how you belted things. It was so cute. Hey, Son Jane Africa. So Jane, son, I don't know how to say it, but welcome in. And he probably would, honestly. I feel like the Lord would definitely, hey, Hope, would say something like, dang, girl, you really pulled off that fake turquoise. Oh, yeah, the red blazer that I'm going to have you vote for me in president. So I want to talk about something specific. I actually do have a topic today. We're 23 minutes in. That's not bad. We did a little roll call. We talked about this drink that changed my life. I'm going to lose sleep over this thing. Like, if anything tastes that good, that's how you know, by the way, when you go out to a restaurant and you've never been there, that's what I always say to the server. I go, how is this? I can't ever order at a restaurant. Like, I literally will be like, I'll have my eye on 2 different things and I'll go, okay, so I'll be like, Tina, I'm thinking about this. What are your thoughts? And she'll go, I don't know. It's pretty good. And I'll go, okay, well, what would you do it in comparison to this? And then she'll go, oh, that's amazing. Everybody orders that. It's so good. And then I say, change your life? And they go, yeah. And then I go, do you lose sleep over it? Like, have you actually lost sleep over it after your first bite? Like, was there a time that you ever went to bed and you couldn't stop thinking about it for at least a good 5 minutes? And they always look at me and they're like, yeah, no, I don't think like some people laugh. And then some people are like, if it's a guy, he's usually extra serious. And he's like, no, I haven't lost sleep over it. Do you want an appetizer? Like, usually they're just dicks. I want to see your closet. I love your clothes streams. I want you to see my closet, Wendy. I want everyone to see it. Unfortunately, it's incredibly intense, Jojo, but I do it every time. I wish we could go to a restaurant together. You'd see me do it. I'd be like, Okay, I'm thinking about the Cobb salad. Lisa, what are your thoughts? And then she'll go, it's pretty good, actually. The chicken's good, like, especially if you get it grilled. I love our homemade ranch. And I'll go, okay, cool. I'm thinking about the BLT. And she'll go, oh, that's so much better. Get that. And I'll go, like, better that you lost sleep and it changed your whole life? Like, did it change the outlook of your life? Like, did you take a bite of it and go, I'm going to have a brighter future because of this? I don't know about you, but I have. I have taken so many delicious bites in restaurants and I've thought, is it just me or did the room get brighter? Like, I see my future. I can see where I'm going now. Like, God just showed me the path over this BLT and he knows and I know, and he just showed me. Excuse me. Hey, New Life Plan. Julie, I think you're right. My period does change my personality. I don't know if that's good or bad. Does that make me like schizophrenia? Like, is that make me not dateable? Like, is a man one day going to be like, I've been with you through 3 periods and you freaked me out. See ya. I can't do this. Like, you're a totally different person on your period and it scares everyone on the block. New Life Plan, you never know. One of the 2 things I sent from the files turned out to be real, according to a jeweler. And if you die, I want your fur coat. Which one, girl? Come on. Your super chats, you should know it. Grifty, like, come on. I've got my 3rd husband bought me like 5 fur coats. Hey, Carla, I'm glad that you made it. We'll have to go over which one you want. I've got a couple of fur vests, all vintage, by the way, guys. I would never walk into a fur store and buy anything. I don't know if that makes it better, but I'm into it. I'm honoring the animal. It's already dead. I don't support this, but if it's from like 100 years ago, I always feel right about it somehow. But no, seriously, text me. Let me know which one so I can put a Post-it note on whichever fur it is that you want. I've got a cool cape. I have a fox. I think it's a fox. It might be a coyote. Who knows? But it's a fur cape. Oh, God, it's so cool. I wish somebody would ask me out on a date in the damn thing. And then I have one long fur coat that's black. Hey, Laura Lou. And then, hey, Noelle, I've got Audra in Denver. I've got a whole bunch that are shorter. And then I have a coyote fur vest that will change your life. You'll lose a little sleep over it. You would be perfect in those, especially with your giant, bodacious Bahama mamas. And then also your hair. I feel like if you just push your tits out, like maybe you should just come over and we can pick out some different furs for you. Thank you for your super chat. Hey, Armine. Okay, I'll open it up in a minute, babe. So change your life. This was amazing. I wanted to go over those. I wanted to show you my leaf that I found on my walk. And then I wanted to go over those necklaces. Okay. Oh my God. Liz, fox could be wolf, but probably weasel. Yeah, that's right. Remember that person? What a pathetic turd. Seriously, what a festering turd. Not bad. Is Meredith Lynn in here? I used the volume shampoo today, babe. I just want you to know about it. Liz is hilarious. Oh my God, I didn't know. The cape, please, and show it here. I have it in this closet. If you want me to get it out, I will. It's pretty effing amazing. That's the only thing I miss about my ex-husband. I'm like, I want to go out on a date in this thing. I'll get it. Challenge me. See what happens. I'll even show you my booty shorts. Excuse me, Bo. Sorry, Punky. I have to open this closet for a second. Excuse me, Punky. I'm really sorry to get in your way. Oh, my God. These are amazing. Holy cow. I have more than I remembered. Where's the cape? I found it. Oh, my God. This thing is so cool. You're going to just crap yourself. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Remarkable. I never used that word, but remarkable. Ugh. I'm sad that I'm in here. I forgot I had these. Wow. I feel like we're going to piss people off. Look at these. Look at this. Oh my God. You asked for it. And then we'll read the letter, okay? Thanks again for your money. Olga, you're gonna be first of all, I brought this one out for funnies. Do you remember this thing? Remember the coat that's made out of poodles? How many closets do I have? Probably 5. Remember that one? I still like this. It's like that scruffy. It's made out of some sort of like a white poodle. I don't know. Hold on. Some of these don't fit. I remember buying this and it's probably too small. Look at this thing. Look at this. Look at the colors. I think it's probably too small. All right, you asked for it. Here comes the cape. Jeff bought me this cape and it's absolutely insane. Oh my God. I looked so hot in this one night when we went on a date. I got to be honest. I don't even like the way I look, but I looked so cute in this. Look at this thing. Oh, look at that. Don't mind the fact that I have no pants on. It doesn't matter. Holy. I haven't worn this since I was married to my 3rd husband. Damn it. Look at this. Oh, holy luxury. I may not take this off. I might just hold it like this. You're the man I've seen. What? Search for my whole life. Why don't you just come over and lock? I know some people are probably really offended by this, and I'm sorry. I don't support it. It's weird to say I'm an animal lover and have these. The only thing I think is a friend of mine used to say to me, she was like, I don't support it currently, but if it's vintage furs, like, they're dead. Like, honor the animal. Oh, it's so good. That quote needs to be a short. Which one? Isn't this incredible? I wore this with like a really fancy cowboy hat once. And I was like, Jeff, paint me like one of your French girls. Oh, it's so good. It's incredible. What's in here? Ew. Oh my God, you guys, I have been looking for this. Oh, I feel bad. I yelled at Tommy. I've been looking for this car key for a year. I thought he lost it. I yelled at him. I made him feel really bad about it for like 3 months straight. I was like, you lost my car key. I just found it in my vintage cape. Why is it in here? Did I wear this with him? I have been holding this against him for over a year. I was like, you lost my fucking car key. I was like, you know how much those cost to replace? Sorry. I was sure of it too. He was like, are you sure that you didn't? I was like, how dare you accuse me? You lost it. Nope, this is to my new car. I thought he lost it over New Year's Eve last year. Sorry about that, Tommy. I'll send you a text. Sorry about that. I'll send him a text. So glad I found it though, because I've even been bitchy to Huxley about it. He's like, I need to go get in your car. I forgot my water bottle. I'm like, well, you're going to have to get my one car key out of my purse because Tommy lost the other one. Sorry about that. I apologized. Look how cute this is. Boy, I'm glad I checked those pockets. Is this the coolest thing? If I had pants on, it would look amazing. Hey, Aline. Sorry about that. Tommy, come back. You can blame it all on me. Hey, Go-Go the Greek. I was wrong, and I thought you lost my car keys. Alrighty, so that's a good one. Now, here's the coyote vest. Look at this one. Sorry, I don't have any pants on. Look at this vest. Let's check these pockets. Okay, nothing. God, I can't believe that was in there. Do you know how of God this was? I have been looking for this thing forever. And here we go. New life plan says, get out the cape. And there it was. I think I forgot that I went on a date with Tommy in that. Yeah, no, I did. I went on a date because the bathroom, it was a steakhouse. And they had these mints in the ladies' bathroom. And I grabbed a bunch of them and I stuffed them into my pocket. Sorry. Sorry about that, Tommy. I said I was sorry. Tommy, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong, and I thought you stole my car keys. Wow, I am really funny on my period. Funny in a sad way. If it was made before we were born, it's fine. You look amazing in it. Suits you so well, and you're welcome. I help you find it. Don't text him. You're human. Excuse me, and I'm sorry. Thank you for your super chat. And you know what? Because of those kind words, I will let you have that when I'm dead. If a jester kills me sometime soon, then it's all yours, girl. So come get some. Hey, The Art of the Personal Story. It's a great song. Menstrual Funnies. So look at this bad boy. This is Coyote. And again, it's awkward that I don't have any pants on, but it's still really cute, is it not? Like, this is fun. I gotta find a place to go. I gotta find a place to go so that I can wear this. Maybe I'll go to like a bingo night or something. Okay, so here's the other one, but I don't think this fits me, which is a shame. Tommy, come back. You can blame it all on me. I was wrong. I'm going to tell Tommy I found it, and he's going to be like, how long has this been going? Hey, Stacy Toms. This doesn't fit because I'm a fatty, but this one has a freaking hood. All right. Yes. That's pretty good. I feel like if I wore this like out into the wilderness with just these shorts and this, I feel like a really fun like grizzly would come up to me. I feel like a beautiful fox. I feel like they would think that I'm there. You know how like hunters wear camo and you can't see them? I feel like if I wore this, they'd be like, hello, lady. Like they would totally approach me and like we would all get along, and probably like I would cook something like over a fire for them and they wouldn't know I was human. Like a Little Red Riding Hood situation. No, I didn't know that, but that's sad. Tonight at 11, Reese loves killing animals for furs. It's a sexy camper look. It is. It would be sexier if it fit, right? Like it would be sexier if I could like pull this thing shut, but I can't. So, but isn't this fun? That's a heck of a good time. Now we've got one more. Someone already claimed it, but it's a long one. It's a long black one. And here's the problem. I don't think that one fits me hardly at all. This is going to look like Chris Farley in Tommy Boy in a minute. I'm going to put this on and I'm going to go, fat guy in a little coat. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that's tight. Ooh, that's tight. That's like a dolphin's butthole. That is watertight. Okay, look at this one. And then I have a real topic. Look at this thing. Ooh. Actually, it's not quite as tight as I thought it was going to be. What are in these pockets? Nothing. I cannot believe I found this, and I can't believe I had been yelling at Tommy for a year about this. I was like, you lose everything. You lost it. I know you did. To send him a sorry card. No, we're not giving away furs yet. I have to be dead. Hey, Original Ann, we're waiting for a jester to murder me, and then you guys can come get the furs. Come get some. The vest. I have velvet on that color. I need vintage fur, but I moved to the tropics, and I just keep inheriting furs. Well, you're going to have to get a place in the cold weather, aren't you? You're going to have to. We're going to have to get a place in Minnesota because I said, aren't ya? Did I sound like what's her name in Fargo? Thanks again for your money. This is incredible. You can, Anne's so cute. Anne's like, haha, you guys can both laugh about it. I'm sure he'll laugh about it. He's going to be like, do you know how long you've been telling me I lost that thing? The hoodie is amazing, Heather. The hoodie is amazing. This thing is pretty, somebody asked me out in this. I look at even the shoulders like go up like Cruella de Vil. God, that screams bitch, but in a good way. Like I just want to walk around. You know how Jeff used to be like, the cellist. He'd be like, table for two for the cellist. Like, I want to do that. I want to be like, table for two. And they'll be like, your name. And I'm going to be like, this bitch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk around and be like, hi, I called for this bitch. And then when they bring me the wrong food and I don't like it, I'm going to be like, that's not what this bitch wants. Like, I can only get away with that in this coat. He is true to it. That's what I'm going to do. I mean, there's no way. There's no other way. Embrace the unhinged. Thank you, Sophia. There's no other way to do that. Yeah. Like, there's no other way to talk. Like when I go to a restaurant to order something in this, I'm going to be like, do you think that this bitch wants a Cobb salad or do you think this bitch wants the BLT? And they're going to be like, excuse me. And I'd be like, that's what this bitch wants. And they'll be like, did you just order or are you just talking? Are you just wasting time? I love the shoulders on it too, Alana. This is incredible. Like, this is crazy. Like, I want the haters to make videos about me in this and be like, I hope they screenshot it just now. And I hope they're like, look at this bitch. Menstrual Reese is fun. Yeah, don't you recognize me? I'm this bitch. What's that, Yadira? Did I just break this? Is it supposed to be like that? No. The hook just came out. That's okay. Somebody can fix it, right? Or you just don't hook it then. You just leave this bitch unhooked. I mean, seriously, though, look at this. The animal killer, that's fine. Look at that. Look at this thing. Look at how long it is. Oh, wow. Sex on a stick. Yeah, I mean, how do you not walk into a restaurant and be like, we had a reservation, and they'll be like, hi, welcome in. And I'll be like, this bitch. And they'll be like, what did you just say? And I'll be like, table for two, this bitch. Are you getting rid of all these furs or just showing them off? No, I'm not getting rid of them. Sorry, I'm waiting for husband number 4. This is very Anna Wintour. Hey, Amy Edge. Yeah, this is crazy. Look at the shoulders. And then this one, I'm too scared to try it on. I'll try over here in the dark, but I'm not doing it in front of you guys because literally it's going to look like Chris Farley trying to squeeze into that coat. And that's sad. I mean, I'm willing to be embarrassed, but not that far. That's too far. Let's see. If it doesn't fit, I'm not showing you. Oh, wait. No. It doesn't have armholes. Does it? No. This doesn't have armholes. It's just a cape. Oh, dang. Can I hook it shut? Ooh. It also looks like I don't have arms, but I'm kind of willing to accept that. That's what I would do if I wore this out. People would be like, do you have arms under there, ma'am? And I'd be like, who, this bitch? Wow. Yeah, something has changed. I wonder if it's the naproxen. You guys know I'm really sensitive to medications. Hey, Linda Garden Lady. It looks like you're wearing a calico cat, but in a good way. 70s porn. I like that. You look like an owl. I'll take it. Come get some. It's different. It's certainly like, I don't know about check your phone. Dang, girl, that's a big ass super chat. Thank you. Check your phone, twinsies. Oh, hold on. I don't have an arm. Anne, it's your period, not the naproxen. I don't know. I'm sensitive to drugs. Let's see. Tony's Hooter texted me and said, are you high? I am not, but I did take a naproxen. Damn, girl. That's hot. You are that. Is that the same coat? Send Tommy the timestamp of you finding the key, Susie. I'm sure it'll get back to him, but I will tell him I'm sorry. I feel bad about it. I really made him feel bad about it. I was like, you lost my car key. That is a really cute picture, babe. That is a really cute picture. High on hormones. Yes, yes. Thank you for your giant super chat. And I feel like we have the same coat, and that's kind of exciting. Thank you, my love. Not a cougar, a lioness. And it is hot, but in the temperature way, like I'm starting to burn up, but it's kind of worth it. Kim is blue with like a big ring because she lives in Florida. I understand. That's the best high-powered 1980s bitch executive. You need some cocaine to round out the look. I couldn't agree with you more. Like, I feel like it's important. Like, if this was the 80s, I totally agree. Like, I feel like it should be like this. Oh, did you see the big hair too? Watch. Flip the, ooh, yeah. Flip that hair back. Ooh, I feel like the higher the hair, the better here. Yes, this is pretty good. I mean, I can't move my arms, so I'll just like do the shoulder dance, but I'm into it. Tonight at 11, Reese goes unhinged and calls herself this bitch while high and showing off the animals she killed for furs. That's wordy. I feel like we could narrow it down, but that's good. That's a good start, and I like that. Oh, that one short screams Fleetwood Mac. You need aviator sunglasses. Yes. The chat is as crazy as we are. I do need bigger hair. Let me flip it. I had to use my arms. I don't know what else to do. Hold on. My earrings. I'm stuck. Somebody help me. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. It's hot. It hurts. It's pulling my hair out. Okay, let's see. This is going to look really bad. Oh, maybe not. Come on, girl. Fluff that thing up. It's not like I'm trying to fluff up my boobs here. Yes. This bitch. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to walk around and people are going to say things and I'm not even going to make sense. They're going to be like, hey, cool. I like your fur. And I'm going to be like, this bitch. And they're going to be like, what did you just say? I'm going to be like, you heard me. This bitch. I mean, if Jeff can do it, I feel like Jeff does that. He just walks around and he's like, the cellist. And people are like, okay, dude, that's cool. All right. You're the cellist. We get it. I'm just going to be like, this bitch. Oh my God. When it gets cold out, I'm going to drive into town. I'm going to go through Starbucks and I'm going to be like, can I get an extra hot grande chai with 1 pump cinnamon dolce? And they're going to go, yeah, the name. And I'm going to be like, this bitch. I'm going to change my voice. And they're going to be like, excuse me? And I'm going to go, this bitch, come get some. And then when I get up to the window, it's all going to make sense. They're going to be like, your total is $622. And I'm going to be like, this bitch. Test it. Put me to the test. See if I'm kidding. Hey, Mason, welcome in. We're just chatting it up. I had a real stream for today, and now I just feel kind of lost. I feel like I went too high, and I don't know how to come back down. Damn it, Tommy, you lose everything. Whoops. I feel really bad about that. I feel quite sad for him. I really... And he, you know what he'll say? He'll just be like, that's okay. You're this bitch. Mary Barons, have a great week. And I love you too. I hope you're not leaving. Stick around. We love you, Mary. That's a giant super chat. And I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Mary. We love you. And I'm happy to see you. Amy Edge, I love you, but you're a goof. Yeah. Thanks for being a member and supporting your goofy friend. I will take an apology. Third Eye is right anytime now. Hold your tongue and get back in your cage. Come get some. Not the same coat, but similar. Better shoulders on yours. Sunglasses and a pink. Yeah, I love the shoulders. Like Alana, I'm with Alana. The shoulders are what makes that coat. Now, just where can we wear it? Where can I? This bitch, do it, Farrell. Hey, Barbara, wait. The cellist. You know what's sad? It was a missed opportunity. And thank you for your super chat again. I wish just for a second I was still with Jeff so we could both be absolutely dumbasses. Like, I would love to go with him to a restaurant and him, like, every time, you have to understand, every time he would do that, We'd go somewhere and he did it. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. We'd go somewhere and he'd either say, tell him to make a drink for the cellist, or he would say, hey guys, table for two. Yeah, the cellist. And I love you, Mary Barons, and I'm sorry, my friend. Stay with us and we'll keep you company. I literally would take a step back and I would go, like, it was so cringe embarrassing that Jeff would literally say the cellist that I had to take a step back from his view and I would go, like, it's so awful. But now I kind of want to go back in time and he can go, the cellist. And I can go, this bitch. So we can both look like total fucking crazies. It's so cringe. This is cute though. I like it open more than closed. And that way too, I remember that I have arms. It has a little slit in it right here for your arms. See that? It's got like a little slit in the fabric. When you close it shut, you forget that you have arms and you just kind of have to like walk around and like gesture people like this, or you just do a little shimmy. I mean, really in this thing, all you can do is shimmy. So if you're in a shimmy mood, wear it. But if you're not, and you have to communicate with your shoulders, it's weird. It is gangsta, Sam Ashby. It's very gangsta. But I want to be able to have access to my arms and hands just for daily, things that I might want to do. Anyway, it stinks and I'm going to take it off now and I'm really hot. Thanks for coming to the show. Please hit subscribe. I have something I really do want to talk about. Oh, Yadira. Buckle up, people. She's driving this. It's a bitch straight jacket. Yeah, it is, Barbara Waite, but it's really cute. If you're going to put someone away in a straight jacket, my God, there's floating coyote hairs everywhere. There's like rabbits, skunks, coyotes, minks, everywhere, and poodles. Yeah, this bitch. That's my name. I really hope that catches on. Like, I hope that all the people that hate me are like, did you see this bitch? Like, I hope it catches on. Where is the car key? Thanks for asking. Keep track of that thing, Kim is Blue. I feel bad. I feel bad about it. You have no idea. You have no idea. I was like, you lost it. I am so glad New Life Plan had me put that cape on so I could check the pockets. I would have never found this. I wouldn't have found this until my fourth husband. I would have moved into the new house. I would have been all happy after the honeymoon. And I'd have been like, take me out on a date in this thing. My last husband bought it for me and I haven't been able to wear it. And then I would put my hands in the pockets and I'd be like, oh. And then I'd be like, I'll be right back. I gotta make a phone call. I'd feel terrible about it. So I'm glad that didn't happen. And we didn't skip to Malou to the new husband. We found it before that all happened. I couldn't be happier about that. Thank you, New Life Plan. Anyway. Oh my God. I blamed a bank robber for stealing this. I did too. That's sad. I feel guilty about it. See, he's not a bad person. I just totally made him look like a bad guy stealing my car key, and he didn't. Well, I didn't think he stole it. I thought he lost it. That was fun. All right, so let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? All right, don't leave. I need you. Car fob jacker. Yeah. Whoops. Sometimes things circle back and you realize that you were the problem. You ever notice that? Now I see things more clearly. I'm like, oh my God, I was the common denominator. It was me all along. I had no idea. Feel terrible about that. All right. So back to what's real. I got an amazing gift. I didn't bring the gift in, but Honey Lou, are you still in here? Oh, this is so good. It has changed my life. Hope Between the Dreams. I don't know where I got it. I don't know how it wound up in my fridge. It is so good. I highly recommend it. It doesn't taste like coconut water. Coconut water tastes like it's been filtered through a urethra. You should have Tommy on to discuss it. I should. I feel guilty about it. Hi, it's me and I'm the problem. Yeah. Hi, I'm the problem. Yeah, don't be part of the problem. Be the whole problem. That would be me. I know, Original Anne. This is delicious. Coconut water. Okay, good. Honey Lou, sorry about that. Coconut water often tastes like it's already been drank. Tastes like it's been filtered through uh, a urethra and then labia. And this tastes amazing. It doesn't taste like that at all. It's really good, and I highly recommend it. All right. Hey, new life plan again. God, it's so itchy still, and I want to scratch it. Don't call Tommy. He lost something way bigger. Sad. No. Thank you for your super chat. I do talk to Tommy. Tommy and I are friends. I definitely I root for him. I know that he's happy over there. And Wendy Ramirez, how much sugar? Um the entire container contains 35 grams of sugar, 17 grams for half the container. I feel like I have to blow my nose. I don't know why. Hold on just a minute. I don't want to do it with you guys listening. Okay, nothing happened. So never mind. All right. So yeah, Critters Creations. It's really good. Yeah, I'm a mod on Tommy's channel. Yeah, I got nothing against Tommy. We're friends. He's doing great. I'm happy for him. All right, so listen up, everybody. I want to read this to you because it seriously has everything to do with what I want to talk about today. And we're an hour in, and I apologize for wasting the entire first hour of your life. And I know that you're never going to get that hour back. I'm well aware of it. You're well aware of it. So mote it be. The people have spoken. Let's move on. Okay. All right. So here we go. I got this beautiful gift from Honey Lou. Okay. She sent me a gift, and she sent me a homemade, what the gift was is a homemade, it's a beautiful apron that she handmade for me. It's beautiful. And it has a pop of red. Thank you, Music Life. It has a pop of red. And she sent me this beautiful several page. I'm not going to read the whole thing. She said I could, just so you know, right down here. Feel free to share any of this if you think it would help anyone. We're all better together. So she's totally cool with me sharing the entire thing. I don't want to. And I emailed her this morning. I told her, I said, I'm going to share parts of it, but it's a beautiful story about her son, though, who basically was going through a horrible time in school. He had a bully, and he bullied her son for years and years. And her and her husband tried to do stuff, and he didn't want to do anything. And they left it up to him, which I think was a beautiful thing. But he finally, something happened at that school, and it broke him. It broke his heart. And it was so sad. This bully, pantsless mob wife, never a waste of time. Well, I couldn't agree with that more. You're right. It was worth it. He came to them and he said, okay, I'm ready to move. I want to do something about it. Her and her husband jumped all over it. They moved, they sold their house, they got a new place, and he is thriving in his new school. Like I'll just say this. We immediately sold the house. All because of this one boy. Okay. At his new school, my son quickly made great friends. Still to this day, 7 years later, I can't even begin to explain the happiness and joy the first day he walked out of his new school with a friend. I cried tears of joy. This is really cool. This is the important part of the story anyway. I'm finishing my tattoo this Thursday, 3 days from now. Since leaving that terrible mess, my son has thrived. He's been very successful in music, being the lead electric guitarist for marching band, the first ever at his new school, and many amazing solos. He's become a very successful archer, even at the national level. He's getting ready for his final year at the tech school for his associate's degree, none of which hadn't been possible if it weren't for making a leap of faith. Okay, so that's beautiful, right? Hey, Pamela. So he made this change, and none of that would have happened had he not made the leap of faith. Now I'm going to get to the part. This is really important, and I'm serious. I want you guys to listen up, okay? This is a long story to get to how I found you. And looking, by the way, this is written by Honey Lou, and she is in the chat. She's a beautiful person, and I love her. And I want you guys, this will pertain to all of us, what I'm about to read. It made me cry. So I was drinking coffee this morning, sobbing, reading this. Okay. Love you, Linda. She said, in looking for how to find the silver lining in all of this and make it make sense, I found some similar faces on YouTube that I used to watch on TV, specifically Aaron. I watched when Aaron accidentally outed you and watched those interviews together, then watched you on your own new channel. I know some days were rough for you as you were trying to figure out your life, but that's where I was too. And I felt like I could sort of relate to you on a way smaller scale. I remember when you were in the basement at your old house and talking about how we should add a pop of red. I want you guys to listen to this, okay? I remember how you were in the basement of your old house and you were talking about how you should add a pop of red. I feel like that's what you've been for me in my life when it gets to be that time of day when you go live. You've been my pop of red as I've been working on forgiveness and acceptance from all of this. Even though you had no idea that I was lurking in the background, you've helped me to heal and work through such a difficult experience. You wished me a happy birthday back in April, and I sent you a thank you on Messenger. I was shocked that you responded, and that is when I started engaging in the chat. Since then, every time I show up and say hi, you always acknowledge me. I feel like we're all coming in for our daily meetup with all of our baggage, some more than others, and you truly see us. I mean, at this point, might as well, we all wear the red blazer for the rest of, the red blazer, that we'll have to see who gets that when I die. Honestly, new life plan, it's life-changing. Like, you will be voted for and nominated for president in that thing. And thank you for your super chat. So I loved this. Thank you, babe. I feel like we're all coming in for our daily meetup with all of our own baggage, some more than others, and you truly see us. You say how much we've all done for you, and it truly shows in how quickly you've grown. But you holding the door open for all of us to come in as we are, and we hold space to also work on ourselves, is also something special. That was so amazing to me. The pop of red, but her saying, you say how much we've all done for you, and it truly shows in how quickly you've grown. But you holding the door open for all of us to come in as we are and hold space to also work on ourselves is also something special. It made me think of roll call. That's what we do. We hold the door open as people are coming in. When people get mad at me for stopping and saying hello to people, it's unbelievable, because I'm like, you're acknowledging people. You're making them feel validated, seen, and heard. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm not changing it. It's holding the door, right? She said, just like a pop of red. So as I was learning a new sewing method, I came across this halfish made apron, and I immediately thought of you, especially because it has a pop of red. I quickly got back to work and finished it up while listening to you live. I know I had a reason to finish it, and that holds so much more meaning. It's definitely not perfect, not at all. As a matter of fact, it's a little rough around the edges, but aren't we all? I love this woman. I'm sure you must get a ton of gifts, and I certainly don't want to burden you with any more, and definitely don't want to overstep or think I'm a weird creeper. I've got a few. You've got a few of those, I'm sure. So if you can't use it, I totally understand. I already told her I would. I don't even have an apron, and I love cooking, and I'm going to wear it. I love it. Hey, Mar Lugo. I'm so glad I got to see you yesterday in the Zoom. Okay, we'll go back to bed, though. We talked about this, Mar. Guys, everybody say hi to Mar, but she has been super crazy with work and her kids and tired, and she's been traveling. So that's why she hasn't been here. I love that she checked in, though. She said, I just really wanted to share what a special gift you have been as I work toward finding peace and acceptance to things in the past. I just can't change. I truly think of you as a friend and hope to someday give you the biggest of hugs for all of the gifts of growth you have given me. Thank you for being a safe space, and thank you for more than you'll ever know. I believe God has amazing plans for you, and I can't wait to see where his path leads you. I love this so much. She also said, P.S. Liz Trix and I think you would love Door County here in Wisconsin. It's the thumb of the state. Amazing beaches, beautiful scenery, great boutiques owned by small business locals. Also a bit of a retirement destination for some rich old guys. She said she would like to plan a meetup here. Isn't this beautiful? Is that just, this kind of stuff melts my heart. As much as like it's overwhelming. I know you guys send me messages like this all the time and I don't get to all of them. I love this so much. Honey Lou, I want you to know, I just really love you. And this really changed. Like, this made me so grateful. I talked to God after I read this morning. I was like, this is why I do what I do. I'll never stop. This is why it doesn't matter what a hater says. This is why rumors don't matter. This is why. Your emails are why. People saying, hey, I started going to church again because you got me inspired. People saying, hey, my daughter is now in therapy because we watch you. I feel guilty when I want to watch Reese's live say, instead of going to my daughter's surprise wedding, Reese, this whole community lifts me up every day. Have fun at the wedding, Lisa, and we will be here when you get back. I love you. You don't even know how many people you impact. Wow. I don't. And I don't think about it. You know why I don't think about it? Because I think about how often you guys impact me. I'm not thinking the other way. I'm not sitting here going, I wonder how many people I impact. Like, I never think like that. As a matter of fact, every once in a while, I get to the thoughts of, I'm not making a difference. I probably should stop what I'm doing. But I don't have those thoughts as much as I used to, because ever since I did start following God and just being more inspired and grateful for my life, that's just dark stuff coming in. That's just dark stuff. People who make up rumors and say, we're going to nail your coffin shut and stupid stuff. It doesn't matter. We're here for a blip of time. This is what matters. Her son is doing better now in school. He has real friends. Her son is thriving, right? Her words to me that this channel is a pop of red, and that we just inspire each other and we come here and just chat, just to catch up with each other every day. Hey, Kathy Burkhart. She says, I meant every word, Reese. I love you in the chat so very much. I know you do. And you know what's amazing about Honey Lou? She's like Buffy. She's like Helena. She's like Megs. What's our new friend's name that's been a lurker forever? Something Megs. They were lurkers. They were lurkers. They didn't talk. And then she says in this letter, you started acknowledging me and you told me happy birthday. And that's when I jumped into the chat and I've never looked back. Lizzie Meggs. Thank you, Yadira. It's the same thing. Like, I love, hey, Nicola, people who come out and talk. And by all means, if you're not comfortable doing it, don't. But it means the world to me that people do that they come out to become a part of the community. We really care. We really love you. Your birthday really matters to me. Mary Behrens and her heart being broken because she lost her husband and then the guy she was dating later on matters to me. People losing family matters to me. People gaining family, right? It really matters to me. And I don't want you to ever think it does not. And if I missed your email or I missed your comment, please know I just missed it. It's not personal. I promise. I want to, hey, old Charlie, I want to be able to talk to everyone. I really do. I just can't always get to everybody. Never think that, says Barbara Waite. Something you say today may have an impact 6 months or 6 years from now. Well, funny you should bring that up. Honey, so beautiful. I feel the same. I was thinking of getting my first tattoo today. Lyrics, you got a fast car. Oh, that song. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We have to make a decision, leave tonight or live and die this way. I'm going to add a pop of red now. Thank you, New Life Plan. That's beautiful. And that is a good idea for a tattoo. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And thank you for that. And yeah, Mary was a lurker for the first 6 months. And now look at her. We love Mary. Reflections was a lurker too. Marluga, Reese's chat is very important to lots of people. Some people just want to hang and enjoy time. Thank you. I love you, Marluga. I'm so glad I got to see you yesterday. And I'm glad I'm seeing you now. Thank you for the super chat. But go back to, I know you're busy. Priorities, babe. This isn't that. And I understand you explained it at length. And I just love you. I'm glad we text. I love you, Marluga. I really do. Reese, we all can't wait to see how God uses you. He has a special plan for you. That always makes me want to cry. Thank you, DNV. That's such a warm thing to say. Good for you, Lisa Kelson. I was a lurker for the first year, and look at her now. You looked so cute yesterday, by the way, Muffet Lou. And also, Muffet Lou, I was going to tell you, Shelly doesn't really use, I talked to her about it, she doesn't really use Facebook much. So if you want to send me the picture, I can text it to her. Maybe that's the best way to do it. I just wanted to get back with you on that. I still mainly lurk, but I try to say hi. You always say hi. Kim is Blue. I was a lurker the first time I met you. Side note, are the jesters going to knock you off? They might. And if they do, we'll know what happened, right? If I end up dead for some weird ass reason. That's my next topic, not the jesters. It's very similar to this letter I just read. It's very similar, and it's very similar to what you guys are all saying right now. You know what? I realized something today. I was doing something I was working my other job on a Zoom call today. And I stopped and I talked to a friend for a few minutes. I love you, Muffet Lou. And I was talking to her about Scientology. And something shocked the ever living right out of me. And it's so basic, but it is so true. And that's okay, Don Pariso. I never thought of this before. I never thought of this. Do you guys know how I always said, I realized it? You know how I really didn't value friendship when I came onto YouTube? I was a Scientologist. I just quit Scientology, not by choice, right? Thank you, Donna Cooper. Right back at you, babe. Good grief, are those jesters actually capable of violence? No. Audra and Denver, they're not going to do anything to me. Nobody's going to harm me like that. I feel pretty protected in my life. I feel pretty watched over. I don't think so. I don't see any of that happening. That's okay, Patricia. I have heard that actually, teacher nurse. Yes. So if you guys recall, I used to say I didn't value friendship, right? And so I did abuse some people in the very beginning, people who were trying to be my friend. I feel like I got kind of bombarded with people who just wanted to help and be friends. And I didn't know how to take it. I didn't know how to do it. Now, I'm not 100% the problem here. Like both sides kind of abused each other, but I didn't value friendship is the point. I'm not even throwing anyone under the bus. I'm talking about me. It has nothing to do with anybody else. I didn't value friendship. And I didn't know how to deal with that. I do too, Nancy Jane. I love the analogy of holding the door open. She says, keep the roll call, please. It'll never stop. So I realized something this morning when I was talking to a friend. I was going down my past, right, Scientology stuff with my dad and just the indoctrination side of Scientology. And I never go into like how deep it is, the indoctrination. It is incredibly deep, guys. It's like further, it goes so far. And it's tough for me because I was indoctrinated, born into that. And Audra, I can be dry and hard to read. Yes, story of my life, girl. But something I realized that I didn't think about till today that pertains to Lizzie Meggs. There she is. I am here with you all the way. I love that you came out of lurker mode, babe. Thank you for being here. So, you know what? Something I didn't realize that Scientology taught me at a very young, taught all of us, every one of us, not just me. I'm not singled out here. Taught all of us as people who were born into Scientology. You know what it taught us that I didn't realize what we were training for? The reason I do now. The reason I couldn't be a friend to anyone, the reason that I didn't put any value on relationships whatsoever, right? Husbands write up reports on wives. My mother-in-law, Brenda, was my closest friend. She would write up everything I told her. It was snitch culture. So that's sure the reason. Yes, that makes sense. But you know what's deeper than that I didn't realize, and it makes total sense about me. Like the reason I love these kind of epiphanies is I was told who I am. Right? Does that make sense to you? Like I'm told and evaluated for of who I am and what I am. So now, day by day, year by year, since I've been out, we're slowly unpeeling things, right? We're slowly like, I'm like, I ask myself this a lot throughout the week. Do I feel that way or was I told to feel that way? Like, is that Scientology or is that really me? Like, I truly do that in my mind. I feel like I have the like angel devil thing going on. I'm like, is that right? Is that good? Is that a good choice? Is it productive? Is it ethical? Is it okay? Or was that Scientology? Is that what I was taught? Am I just following what I was taught? So I do that a lot. So I sift through things and I'm like, okay, throw that out. That doesn't work for me anymore. And that's not who I am. The point is, you know what I realized this morning? Hey, Darius, I realized something. You know what they teach us? This is very sad. This is very sad. And I speak, when I say us, I speak for all of us because we were all involved in it. Everybody who's left Scientology, everybody who's still in Scientology, I'm speaking for all of us. You know what they teach us? You know what we're the biggest indoctrination? The reason we don't put any value on anybody, the reason it's just so important to clear planet Earth and give $1 billion so you can go up to OT8 is because they take away connection. They remove that piece from our souls. They don't want connection. So much so that they want you reporting each other. They put you on the cans and they want to know when you had sex with your spouse, what were you thinking? What position was it? How did you have sex in your past life? Hey, Abigail. No, Abigail, you don't. They remove the element of connection. They remove, although Abigail, this was beautiful, this letter that I read. They remove what Honey Lou sent me. Do you understand that? I just realized that this morning. I always ask, why am I this way? Why am I that way? When am I going to not be that way? When is that going to go away? How is that layer going to finally fall off and I stop paying attention to it? It's because, yeah, of course. Kim is Blue says they take away humanity. Yes. Hey, RSM, spiritual abuse for sure, Muffet Lou. All those things apply and pertain to it. But the big thing for me that I was kind of missing, it was in front of my face. Then it made me think about my connection now with all of you, of course, but my connection with God. That's why I know this is right. That's why it feels so good talking to God, learning about God, all those things, right? Because that's connection. They didn't want me to have that. I had no connection to God. I had no window to God. I had no ability to ask about God. I got in trouble for questioning things about God, Jesus, anything. Well, that's the ultimate connection. Am I wrong? Like, that's the ultimate connection. They shut that down. If you can't have I can't have a connection with a bigger being, right? I can't have that. That's not allowed. How am I going to have a connection with people here on earth? I'm not even allowed to have a connection with a higher power. That is forbidden. Hey, Kelly. I mean, it makes total sense that when I was introduced to God a while back, I swear that's the message I got. It makes total sense to me that that's the message I would get now. He said to me, yeah, they want you to be numb. Absolutely, honey. Totally desensitized. No feelings, right? No HE&R. What is that? Human emotion and reaction. But I swear to you that that's what God said. Hello. It's so nice to meet you. I've known you, but you've never gotten a chance to know me. They had all the curtains closed. You were in a dark room and they didn't allow you to get to me. They shut you out from me. But now I know you and I'm not scary and welcome and I love you and you can talk to me all you want. You can give me things. You don't have to carry everything. And Liz Trick said something to me once. That her idea of hell, and I think this is probably a lot of people's idea, hell may be the fiery, scary place, sure. But her idea of hell is no connection to God. Zero. No ability to get to God. Good for you, Renee B. Hey, Franklin. I answered your message today, Franklin. No ability to get to God. That was hell for me. That was hell. I was totally isolated, surrounded by people who were not in my corner, who were not rooting for me, right? Who were constantly telling on me and putting me on the cans and having to give up everything, even past life stuff. Like that's possible, right? I shared how I felt in the Facebook group back in the day, which was in opposition regarding your upcoming topic. You definitely started your stream with some sass for me, but I knew you'd love my friendship event. I love you, New Life Plan. I love that we talk and I love having you in my life. And I mean that. We're very similar too. I love the story we shared the other day about our family members. Thank you for that. And that was connection for me. It was nice to have something in common with someone. And I love you. Thank you for your super chat. Abigail, reverence for the Lord is pure, lasting forever. The laws of the Lord are true. Each one is fair. They're a warning to your servant, a great reward for those who obey them. Reverence for the Lord is pure, lasting forever. Yes, the laws of the Lord are true. Each one is fair. They're a warning to your servant, a great reward for those who obey them. I love that, Abigail, and thank you. I'm glad you made it, babe. Thank you for the super chat. You weren't out of line at all, Franklin. So if that's true, and I believe that's a great definition of hell, no connection to God. You can't call out to God. You can't talk to God. Okay, great. Then that makes sense to me that I guess I'm not worried about it. You know, people have said to me, now that you found God, get ready for dark stuff to happen to you, which I'm sure happens, right? Like Satan works in mysterious ways too in trying to harm you. I don't want to get into that talk. That's not why I'm doing this. But what I'm saying is, I feel like Scientology is Satan in a lot of ways. Scientology is incredibly evil, incredibly evil. No one's going to disagree with me on that. So what I'm saying is, now that I've got this connection that I never had, it was totally unplugged and it's plugged in now and it's full of life and energy, nobody's going to take that away from me. So I'm not really worried about, oh, here comes the evil. Like, get ready. I experienced the evil. The evil was all around me for 38 years. The evil was trying to pull me down for a very long time. He can fuck right off. I feel very protected by God. I don't think anything's going to hurt me more than I've been hurt. And I made it. So I just thought that was really beautiful. And I loved what Honey Lou said. He's letting to choose him now, Reese. God wants to be your loving father. Absolutely, DNV. And thanks for being a member. I really enjoyed you yesterday, babe. I knew it was just the trauma you'd been through, friend, because it was relatable. Love you. Yes, New Life Plan for sure. I know you know, and I love you. Thank you again for your super chat. I loved this though. Like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, there was no connection. There was no relationship with God. That was absolutely, you were punished for that. That wasn't allowed, right? But there was no relationship with people either. It was so isolating being a Scientologist. Think about my own father was like, you're out of here. I don't want to be your dad. My dad literally said, don't ever call me dad again. Don't call me. I don't want to have anything to do with you. To me, it's your own interpretation, right? But that's also hell. That's hell. It's a little bit of hell, I would say. Not being able to ask about God or have a relationship with God, that's a little bit of hell. Scientology forcing you to do things you don't want to do that feel incredibly unnatural, that's a little bit of hell. And we all have that. That's trauma. I mean, we all have that. What is trauma? It's a little bit of hell, right? Like anything, abuse, any of that. It's not godlike. I'll tell you that, right? I think you've already walked through your hell with your past life, Reese. Honey Lou, I agree. Thank you for saying that. And I just am not worried about anything that's going to be coming my way. I feel fully prepared for it. And I also feel like the first half of my life was absolutely awful. And I'm ready to make it better now. I'm not asking to have someone else make it better for me. I'm here doing the work to make myself a better person, to apologize for the things that I've done, and to learn from that, grow from that. And that's what those are the people I'm interested in being around. I'm not interested in people who want to hold me to some version of me that I was 2 years ago, where I came out of the gate of Scientology, the gates of hell of Scientology. And what a shocker, right? I didn't know how to apply how to be a good person. I didn't know how to value a friendship with you. What a shocker that I was an asshole to you. Like, it all makes sense to me. I didn't know anything. I'm not trying to excuse it, but I didn't have the proper tools. And I still don't, but I'm much better. I can feel for the first time. I'm not numb anymore. I can feel human emotion and reaction like I was supposed to all along. I can remember my dad, I would cry and he'd go, "No HE&R in this house." Human emotion and reaction, guys. Imagine that. No human emotion and reaction at 4 years old because you're not a child. You're not a child, right? Like, no, 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 no. You're a big being in a small body. You will be responsible just like everybody else. That's how it goes. Good point, Angie Mo. You couldn't even have a relationship with yourself. How could you? They told you who you are, who and what you are. So happy to see the love in your heart now. Thank you, Angie. And she's so right. She's so right. Dark stuff happens to everyone. You've already weathered the storm and come out on the other side. You can trust in your own strength to get through whatever may come. I totally agree with that, Alana. And you've put that to the test yourself. You definitely have. You get more beautiful all the time, Reese, inside now. Thank you, Jessamine. Good for you. Megan Roberts has lost 8 kilos. I don't know what that means in American, though. Finally getting passed by my binge eating. I swapped that addiction for your videos. Well, I'm so glad. Wow. Tell your friends. Everybody do that. No, seriously, congratulations. I love this, though. It's very... Oh, I love that, Sassy. Great picture. Loving each other for our differences is what I love about this channel community. She's right. We love each other for our differences. A lot of people don't do that, and she's absolutely right. But I love this. She's right. I couldn't have a relationship with myself, guys. How could you? They told you who and what you were. It's true. It makes so much sense for me. It may not be... It's like a lot of the things I realize, I realize this may not be as shocking to the audience, to the people listening. It's shocking to me because every day I kind of learn something new about myself. And I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That's why I'm such a big advocate for therapy. I don't see my therapist as much as I'd like to, but I'm a huge, huge advocate for therapy for that reason. Like everybody, I don't care if you came from Scientology, we all have trauma from our childhood. And I think it's really important to address that stuff because you very well could have been told who you are and what you are too. You think I'm the only one that was told what to believe in? I'm sure people very, very far from Scientology grew up in homes where they were told what they are, who they are, and now we're full-blown adults, and that's not us at all. So I really challenge you to do that, to discover yourself. Franklin, I enjoy your honesty and vulnerability and watching you grow emotionally and spiritually. That is such a nice thing to say. And I appreciate you messaging me. And again, I'm sorry I was late getting back to you, but I enjoy chatting with you, Franklin. And thank you for that. It's a really nice thing to say. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat. Marlugo, I've heard people say that, but I don't like to look at it that way. For everything evil, there's God, who is millions more powerful. If you look at it that way, minus will think like Scientology's, you pulled it in. Yes. And that's the other thing, Mar. I'm actually glad. I was thinking that earlier, but I didn't think it during the stream. She's right. And thank you for the super chat, Mar. That was really nice of you. Everything evil, there's God, who is millions more powerful. So I was thinking that too. Quite a few people out of the kindness, right, have said to me though, like, be careful, because once you publicly kind of go with being, the God path, you can get attacked for it. Like they say, like a lot of evil can come your way over that. They don't want you to be with God. So people will attack you even harder. That is maybe true. I'm sure that is true. There's probably truth. There's always evil, right? I lived it. 1, I'm not worried about it. But 2, I'm sorry, but as far as I'm concerned, you want to call him Satan, you want to just call it evil, evil people, haters, trolls, any of that stuff, all those things balled into that bubble, right? To me, is weak. It's weakness. I never see strength from people who are, oh, Megan Roberts, you 100% should message Tommy. I talked to Tommy. I absolutely am going to tell him I'm sorry. Don't worry, guys. I check in on Tommy. I make sure he's doing okay. He does the same with me. We're on great terms. Do not worry. I will absolutely right that wrong. I was wrong. And as much as I was making a joke about it, I want him to know I'm very sorry. Anytime I do something to someone and I was wrong, I want them to know I was wrong. I'm not one of those people where I stand on it and go, I was right anyway. No, 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 no. I was wrong. And he needs to know that. I deeply will apologize to him for that. But it's so true. Like, I'm not worried. I don't know how many of you have experienced it, but like a lot of my people who hate me, who make, I lost a few thousand subs over all the hate. It's weak. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. I got a text, 2 weeks ago from a hater, a random hater. I don't know who they are, but they said, tell me one thing you've done or 5 things you've done that's good for this world. You're a piece of shit. You're an overweight, middle-aged bitch housewife. They said that. And they said, we're going to expose you. It's coming out now. The truth's coming out, and we're going to nail the final nail in your coffin. All they have is fear. They're hoping I'm going to be scared of that. That's all they got. And I'm not afraid of that at all. I wrote them back and I said, nail it shut. What are you waiting on? What are you threatening me with? Nail it shut. You think that this is the biggest bully I've gone up against? Nail it the fuck shut. I'm not scared of this. That's what they have to go on now. It's weak, guys. This stuff, evil, Satan, whatever you want to call it, like bad behavior, evil behavior, whatever it is, threats, lies, bullies, videos. Reese is a fat piece of shit. Reese is a bad mother. All that stuff is weak. Like, I think of God and I'm like, the power behind that. Or not even God. How about just good? How about the Nashville meetup we had? 15 people showed up to that. And we had the best time. I think of the good things, the positive things, the things I'm grateful for. And I'm like, that holds so much more weight. That is so much more powerful. Like, you can feel the power in that. That's got gusto. It's got power. People who hide behind fake names or just like bullies, it's weakness. I don't know about you. I just don't. I came from Scientology. I'm like, you're gonna have to do better than that. Your threats, you're the bigger bully. You got a bigger following. You got a bigger lifestyle. You got more money, whatever it is. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing the power here. You don't have any power over me because you sent me an empty, threatening text that you're going to expose me. Am I supposed to go run downstairs into a basement and huddle up into the fetal position? Like, what do you want me to do with that? You think I'm afraid of that? It's weak. It's weak. So I look at the power behind good, and I look at the power behind God, and I'm like, I really see a difference here, and I'm not afraid. Like, I will march forward. I'm not afraid. Expose me with all you got, right? Like, go ahead, let it all out. Put it out there. I'll still be here. I may lose another 10,000 subscribers. I'll still be here. I'll still be here. It's not the worst thing. Makes them look worse than you 1,000 times over. Well, because it speaks always to their character, Anne. Always. When someone talks shit about you and gossips and throws you under the bus, I used to think that back when I had my corporate job. People would be like, look out for this one because blah, 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 blah. And I would always think, you just expose yourself. It's you I'm looking out for, right? Like, that speaks to your character. More like, I'm not worried about the person you just warned me about. I'm actually worried about you. What would you say about me when I'm not around? What are you saying about me to other people? That's where my mind goes to. I've never been a follower of the masses like that. I'm never going to band together and hate someone because someone tells me to hate them. I'm always like, that tells me more about you. That tells me a lot more about you. Hate takes a lot of energy, Franklin. It really does. Liz Tricks, did you just add that to your name? That's hilarious. You are a child of God. Greater is he that is in you than he is that is in the world. I love that. It's true. I just don't have anything to worry about. I am not fearful. I am not fearful. Thank you for saying that, Liz. Thanks for being a member. But with not just God on my side, with all these friends, I have a massive army of friends. Huge. Like, I couldn't be more happy or grateful with where I'm at in this world. I mean that. And you're going to send me a threatening message of, we're really going to show everybody who you are now. You think I haven't been through that already? You guys have been saying that for years. What are you going to do? Throw the grifter thing at me next? Like, even though I've never asked for a dime, I'm sorry that people super chat me, but I'm not. I'm sorry that you're angry about it. I'm not sorry that people super chat me. This is my job. People really enjoy the content. And if they feel like giving me a tip, it's no different than tipping your waitress. They're not forced to do that. They choose to do that. And we're way past me feeling guilty about it. I'm proud of what I do. And I just wish people would be more supportive of other women making it in this world. That's why I love supporting Ellie, who owns Southern Goods. I'm not getting a kickback for that, guys. I'm not getting anything out of it. I just really appreciate her. And I admire, she's 23 years old. She owns that building. She runs that business. I admire the shit out of women who are self-made, who are making it. Trixie, that's hilarious. I love you, Elena Rainerman. It's hard to hate others with God's love living in your heart. Susan P., that is such a good point. Abigail, God blesses those who are persecuted for doing right, for the kingdom of heaven is theirs. I love that. Yes. Thank you, Abigail. That's so fitting. It's so true. Thank you, Abigail. I truly believe you have nothing to worry about. You're in a bubble of God's protection, and no evil has the ability to come to it. Through to it. He prepared you for that. You being in the Scientology and all you went through was planned. I think so too, Armine. I think love you too, Hope. I think whatever I went through for 38 years, I think I came out through the other side of it with a lot of love in my heart. I still believe in love. I believe in people. I don't hate people because of what I've been through. I don't. And I think that I hope and I really pray that we continue to use our community and this voice to pass on good messages like the evils of Scientology, right? And how I feel now knowing God. It's amazing to know coming from the darkness out into the light. That's how I know it's right. I feel it in my heart. I never felt right in Scientology. I just didn't. I felt forced. I felt unhappy. I felt like it was a square peg into a round hole. All the time I felt that way. And they would say to me, well, you're just an ethics particle. That's why it doesn't work on you. You're a problem and you pull things in. You're a bad person. That's why it's not working. Like they just top it, like layer it on you. You pulled it in. They just shame, blame you. That's all it is. And I knew that was wrong. I just was too far buried underneath the surface to come out on my own. And I'm so glad I'm here now. I used to be bullied. It gets better. And if it doesn't, message me. I will find you a vintage fur. That's all you need to say. That's the answer to everyone's prayer. And I love your new picture. You are so hilarious. I love you, new life plan. Thank you. And I'm sorry you were bullied. In fourth grade, I stood up for a girl who was being bullied, says Alicia. To this day, we are best friends. We're in our 50s. My life would be so bleak without her. I didn't even know that. Alicia, that is incredibly special. And I love you more for that. Thank you for sharing that. That is so kind. That's so sweet. I wish I knew her. I bet she's amazing. Thank you, Sam Ashby. Guys, Sam gifted memberships. Thank you for that, Sam. Oh, I love that. I hope you had a good birthday. It is Megan Roberts. She says, I'm so shocked people can be negative about people who help others. It's so crazy. It is, but you have to remember, it's not that shocking. They're just miserable. They're bleeding all over people that didn't cut them. That's all that is. Everybody has trauma, right? They're just not dealing with it. I'm not trying to play therapist here, but like my biggest haters, and I feel sorry for them. I don't hate them. I hope that they find confusion in the enemy's camp. I hope that they find something that helps them, that gets them out of the dark. I was in the dark too, right? It's just they're in the dark, but they are bleeding by making and spewing all that hate. They're just bleeding the fuck all over people that didn't cut them. That's all that is. Hope Between the Dreams did too. Thank you, Hope Between the Dreams. Babes, that is so nice, you guys. I love when you gift memberships. I just love when people get a membership. I think that's really kind. Thank you, babe. I love the gifting of Pops of Red. I love that, Sassy. I know, Anne. Isn't that sweet? That's so cute. The gifting of the Pops of Red. Yes. Honey Lou says, Honey Lou is the one who wrote the letter. Mary Barons, I am so sorry. My son also got his black belt after that and was a vigilante for kids being bullied. He turned himself into the principal and he let him go without any reprimand. Oh my God. Your child sounds amazing. Is he your only son? You probably said that is he your only child? You said in the letter that he reminds you of Huxley, like both very stable and kind, sweetheart boys. Thank you for that, Honey Lou. And I am so glad. Again, Mary Barons, that's awful. Marie Marion, I'm glad you're here. Joanne Hawley did too. Thank you, Joanne Hawley. Guys, that's really nice. Thank you. Thank you for gifting those. I really love when you do that. DNV, you didn't fit in Scientology because God wanted you instead. You found him now, Reese. God loves those who choose, who love him. I just can't believe I didn't get to know him. I can't believe how big of a hole that was in my life. Guys, God fills a huge, huge part of life. God is the answer to a lot of life, in my opinion. Like just being able to take some of your load off and being like, I need help with this is incredible. I couldn't do that anywhere in Scientology. If I tried to turn to someone and go, I need help with this, they'd be like, okay, well, I'm writing that up. It's the snitch. There's no loyalty. You can't trust anyone. It's a beautiful thing to be able to have a relationship with God. I really think so. I'm sorry, Hope. Erica, your compassion is so telling. You are loved and loved. Thank you, Erica. I love you. I love the picture you posted. Dee says, how are you no longer afraid to trust people? I'm having a hard time with that right now, hoping to be able to heal and get back to myself. Dee, it's one of those things, in my opinion, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. I can give you all the advice in the world or what I did or how it worked for me. Hey, Lenora Gray. Yes, Lenora Gray. But it's just one of those things, like you have to work through it and you'll find that. Dee, you have a huge heart. You have a huge heart. I know you've been burned, but I also know that you love people, right? I know I love Alicia, New Life Plan. You really love people and you have a big heart, Dee. There's a difference. You don't hate people. Like, I know you personally. I've met you in person. You don't hate anybody. You're a very loving individual. You're very kind and warm. There's a difference. You don't need help loving people because you hate people, right? There's just a difference. And I think you'll find it. I think just give it some time. Megan, you helped me out of the dark growing alongside you. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Megan. Sassy says, can that be our names? Chat community, Reese's Pops of Red. That's so cute. We should call it that, Sassy. I love that Honey Lou came up with that. And Brian Webb got a membership. That was really sweet. See, people love getting memberships. Thank you, guys. Pepperoni Nips was in our Zoom call yesterday. Same thing happened to me. I befriended best friend when she was in fourth. When I was in fourth, she was in fifth, and she was bullied, and we were best friends until she had a baby with my ex-hubby, and now they're married. Wow. I think you shared that yesterday, didn't you? That was quite the story. I just have to say, the Pop of Red thing really got to me. Honey Lou, I thought that was just beautiful. I almost, for people who didn't hear it, I almost want to say it again. It's really quick. I remember when you were in the basement at your old house talking about how we should add a pop of red. I feel like that's what you've been doing for me in my life when it gets to be that time of day when you go live. You've been my pop of red as I've been working on forgiveness and acceptance from all of this. Even though you had no idea that I was lurking in the background, you've helped me to heal and work through such a difficult experience. You wished me a happy birthday back in April, and I sent you a thank you on Messenger. I was shocked you responded, and that is when I started engaging in the chat. Since then, every time I show up and I say hi, you always acknowledge me. I feel like we're all coming in for our daily meetup with all of our baggage, some more than others, and you truly see us. You say how much we've all done for you, and it truly shows in how quickly you've grown. But you holding the door open for all of us to come in is how we all hold space to also work on ourselves is also something special, just like a pop of red. So as I was learning a new sewing method, I came across this, and her apron has a pop of red. I love that. I'm sorry, I had to read it again though. It is so amazing. And I just really love it. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honey Lou, we love you. And I'm glad that you come into the chat now. Sassy, simple, meaningful thoughts always hit my heart. Pop of red did that today. I am exactly the same. You know what Liz Trick said in the Zoom call yesterday? It was incredible. Sassy, this made me think of it. So she said, simple, meaningful thoughts always hit my heart. I say that a lot, Sassy. When I come in here, I'll go, I realize this sounds dumb and simple to you guys, but that's how I think. I always think in like, oh, wow. And then I think, oh, wow, I'm dumb. Like, I always think when I say some of this stuff to you guys, you're like, yeah, we knew that when we were 12, but glad you caught up, girl. Like most people learn the things that I'm just learning way back when. And there are some things for me, I don't know if I have maybe a disability, but like sometimes, like we had the stream about Jesus. Why didn't that click for me sooner? It was easy to understand once I understood it. And I was like, I'm embarrassed that I never got that. I have those moments a lot where I'm like, I'll see myself out. Like I'm embarrassed that I didn't understand that. It's like not that hard to get, yet it took me years to understand it. That is beautiful. Thank you for reading it, Reese. I guess I missed it the first time. Yeah, Abigail, it was wonderful. Hey, babe, welcome in, Jennifer P. Liz Trick said something yesterday, and it really resonated with me. She said, Reese, when we were talking on the stream about Jesus, and remember when she threw up that comment, and that's what made me put it together for whatever reason. Liz said, she goes, I'm not the one that you like, it's not my comment that made you click. She said, everybody helped you. That entire chat was chipping away, like helping you. And she goes, I just happened to put that up and that's where you got it. And Liz said, she goes, the way your mind works, she goes, I think your mind is like dropping a marble in one of those spiral things, like a funnel. And it takes a while and it takes a while. And then it goes all the way down. For whatever reason, that clicked with me when she said that. It's so true. That's what this channel is. Like we drop a marble and what do? I overthink, I dissect it, I go over it 35 times and I'm like, but let's look at every aspect of this. Let's examine every corner that we possibly can. And I continue to go through it and I go through it. And then I go, oh, wow, holy crap, I got it. Like it takes me a while. When I get a float financially, I'm going to get a membership. Oh, Audra, don't even think twice, babe. Don't even think twice about it. Like the Zoom calls are fun, but these are just as fun too. Don't feel like it's a necessary thing. I would love to see you there. We all would, but babe, don't worry about it. Yes. Visual thinking is your learning style. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. It's so true. I say that all the time. I think in concepts. That's just how it works for me. That's why when you explain something to me, my mind immediately goes to like a movie scene or a lyric in a song. And I'm like, oh, like that's what I say about Scientologists. It makes me think of that scene in Silence of the Lambs when she's like, I opened the gate to their pen, but they wouldn't move. They just stood there frozen. They wouldn't run. That's how my thought, like if you give me written word or thoughts, I get pictures. Like yes, I'm a visual learner. Mason, you already asked me that. I do not. So I loved what Liz said. I don't know. What Vicky Cat says you're very analytical. I don't know if I am. Am I analytical? I'm not sure that I know what analytical means because it's a different meaning in Scientology. So I'm not sure that maybe I am. I just don't know what it means. Oh, Robin, I'm so glad you were there. The Zoom was like a big mug of warm cocoa for the soul. I love her. Robin, you brought a lot to the table, and I'm glad you were there. And I loved the views too. But it's so true what Liz said. If that makes sense to you guys, it makes sense, all the sense in the world to me. That like my mind is like a marble. I have to think it over. And Mason, I am not married. I got to think about it. I got to think about it. I got to sort through. I got to pick it apart. I got to look at this side. I got to get this opinion. I got to Google this. Like that's how it is. And you remind me of me, Reese, and of course I can't diagnose you, but I have ADHD. Oh, I'm very well could. Yeah, Megan, I wouldn't be surprised. Armina, I was being bullied in the restrooms at my school in Iran when I was a 13-year-old girl and called Armine. Saved me and we became friends, the Armines. 8 years ago, our dads fell out and she cut ties. That's horrible. I think you told me that. I love you and I'm sorry you were bullied at all. That makes me very sad. Analytical thinking is a process of systematically evaluating information to understand complex problems or situations, identify patterns, and reach logical conclusions. Am I smart enough to be that? I don't know about that. I mean, it makes sense what you just said, but I don't know that I fit into that. That sounds like something a smart person would, like a very intelligent person would do. And I'm not trying to tear myself down, but guys, I'm not very educated. That feels like something a very educated, like a computer software engineer would think, or a architect. That's what I think of. Analytical, analyze, to examine closely and pick something apart. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually, Jessamine. Overthinker. Your mind works a lot like mine, and we have been through a lot of similar things. You truly are relatable and lovable. Thank you, babe. And by the way, I remember you said you had that migraine the other day. I hope it's gone. Stacey Toms, analytical means you have to let it marinate for a while. Okay, yes, that I would say is true. Mason, first of all, I don't think you have a chance with anyone if you just keep calling her lady, like lady on stream, lady in the streets, lady in the classroom. Mason, we have names. It's Reese, Mason, Reese. I am an overthinker as well. Okay, Angie Mo says, yeah, Reese, that's what you do. You don't have to kick Mason out, guys. I don't mind him being here. Yes, you are, Reese. You discount your naturally analytical mind. Okay, Anne. Well, if Anne says it, it's true. Buffy, do you hear it? She's dreaming. It's Gertie. It's Lydia. Bo just moved, so he probably disturbed her. Oh my God, that was so cute. Armine, did you get to hear it? Oh, so cute. Oh, it was so cute. Everybody got to hear that. My ex also called me a dweller. I'm way hard on myself and won't get off my own case. Yeah, Audra, I understand that. I've had a lot of boyfriends do say that to me. Oh my God. Sweet dreams, get them, Heather. That's so cute. Oh my God. Just real quick, I'm really sorry, Gidget, but we heard your dreams and we hope that you won. I know that you were in heaven on a cloud, just flying by, Gidget, just flying by. Hey, lady on screen, you like me? Kestrel, I do. Thank you for your super chat, Heather. Hello, Gidget. Oh, everybody's heart is melted. Oh, Gidget. Oh my God, girl. Gidget, that was the cutest thing. Did you get to catch him in your dreams? Oh, wow. Everything kissed by the Lord. Kissed by the Lord. Love you, Biggie Cat. Touched by the Lord. Oh, you're absolutely the most stunning bird that anybody has ever seen, Gidget. We really love it. Oh. We really care. Oh my goodness. And we kiss the footy paws every time we kiss those footy paws. And we really love her. And she was born right next to the Lord. And it's really magical and special. And it's quite the story. And she's just incredible. Oh my God. Guys, every time it was a sleeping frosted mini wheat. Example of analytical thinking, evaluating symptoms, researching potential causes, and making informed decisions. Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely on WebMD all the time trying to catch when I'm dying. That makes sense. We couldn't understand what you were saying, Gidge. Were you saying, come get some? And you're hilarious. Armine, that's hilarious. She is the sweetest little pumpkin anybody has ever known. Megan Roberts, you missed it. Just go back and listen. It's pretty loud. Gidget, everybody heard you dreaming. You were right next to the Lord. Kissed by the Lord, touched by the Lord. Gidget's really tiny. We've been having to sing the dinner song because Gidget's not eating her dinner lately. So I sang it on the Zoom call last night, but I don't know if anybody heard me. I had to bend down on the floor. I had to get on the floor with her. And I had to go, eating our dins, pooping outside, living your life, doing it right. Dainty little kisses. Dainty. Hey, Mona. Mason, do I eat at McDonald's? I do not. I'm pretty much a vegetarian when it comes to fast food. Oh, that's absolutely the most gorgeous yawn. You know, I don't know if the crowd knows this, Gidget. Did you guys know that Gidget has never made a mistake? She's never done anything wrong in her whole life. Sure, we all know that because she was born right next to Christ. We know that. But did you also know that here on Earth, Gidget has been in every single awards show? Did you know that she's won every awards show? Did you know that Gidget went to, what's the name of the show? The Westwood Dog Show? I can't remember what it's called, but she won every single first place award in every show she's ever been in. And she's in a show every year, and she prances out in front of the judges, and they all say, best in show. And Gidget wins every year. But she also wins because she's perfect in every way, and she's also never made a mistake before. DNV. Reese, my littlest one wouldn't eat because I had her teeth cleaned. She was like when I had her teeth cleaned. She's had her teeth cleaned. Oh, Westminster? Okay, fine. I thought it was the Westwood show, but Kim says it's the Westminster show. Do you remember every year that you've won every award? It's like winning an Oscar, only better, and she wins every time. The judges take one look and they say, oh my God, that one's born next to Christ. Oh, dainty. You guys, every time I look at Gertie, it's like I've never seen her before. I fall in love every single time. If I send her a private jet, okay, Audra, maybe, but I would have to be there too. Oh. Don't hold me to it, but she's really inspiring me to make a brooch of her head out of clay. One of these days, Armine, I am going to hold you to it because that's the cutest thing I've ever heard. She is everything. Yeah. That's a smart idea, Sassy. It's really it's unreal though. Like sometimes we just look at you and we're like, is it even real? Buffy looks at you all the time and says, I'm not sure it's real. Let me smell the footy paws. Oh, it smells like wood chips and honey. It smells like a hamster cage. Unbelievable, Delia. Delia, did you know that you were born by the Lord? Delia loves to go up to Grandma. Oh, oh, incredibly dramatic, girl. Oh, it's like I've never seen her. And then I get weird. And then I start acting like Pepe Le Pew and I force her onto me and I love her and I kiss her and I hold her and look how uncomfortable she gets. And I feel like Pepe Le Pew. And then we like to take the hairs and we really fluff it up and shit. And we like to really put it out there and we like to make it all crazy and shit. The crazier the better and shit. We really enjoy that. It's very punk rock, Delia. It's very punk rock. Hey, Air Supply. Yeah, absolutely, Lori Lee. Look at that. Oh, any which way the wind blows, it looks gorgeous. It doesn't matter because you look stunning. You're a stunning bird, and everybody knows it. All right, it's starting to get weird. Does she sleep with me? Where do you think she sleeps? We sleep like this every night. And we drift off to sleep, dancing and loving each other and dreaming. No, she does sleep with me though every night. All right, see you later, Delia. She sleeps with me every night. Bo sleeps right next to me. I have a king size bed, thank God. Bo sleeps like full out. He doesn't give a shit who's in the bed. Like I have like a leg or a tail in my face with Bo, and then all three cats sleep. So the two cats, Seamus and Moose, think that Bo is their father. And they go up to Bo and they make biscuits on his poodle hair and then they nuzzle up next to him. Hey, baby doll. And then Kid, my chubby girl, hey, Miss Ty's channel. Kid comes up to me and she gets weird and she sleeps right on my chest. It's really annoying. And you get super overheated. There's 5 animals in my bed every night. I'm never going to have a boyfriend. That's too bad. I just realized that in real time. Bedhead, DS Kitty Diane. I love you guys. We did 2 hours. Look at us. I will be back tomorrow. Please hit subscribe. Please just do it. Hit subscribe. One person hit subscribe. YouTube, either people just hate me that much. It could be. It could just be that people hate me. Or, and they're just constantly hitting subscribe. I mean, guys, I'm pretty hateable. I might be relatable, but I'm also incredibly hateable. And I'm aware of that. But if you don't, please go check that you're subscribed and hit the fucking thing. Okay? Just do it. Just get it done. All right. Thanks for being sticking through the first hour because the first hour was super weird. I got weird, and I think it's the naproxen. I don't think it's my period. I think it's the naproxen. Heather, then fancy dinner, other fam. Soon to be daughter-in-law told me how great I looked, and I thank you for that. Before you, I didn't respect myself enough to even try. Heather, that's beautiful. I love that. See, this is the kind of stuff I love. Heather, thank you for sharing that, babe. And you looked so good yesterday on that call. Thank you. You know who else? You all looked good, but I also thought Laura Dupree popped yesterday. She came in toward the end and she looked amazing. I love you, Mary Barons. Abigail closing. The faithful love of the Lord never ends. His mercies never cease. Great is his faithfulness. His mercies begin afresh each morning. That's beautiful. And that's Old Testament. Thank you, Abigail. I'm going to believe that one every day. That's a good one for the mornings. Abigail, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Honey Lou, love you all, pops of red. Look at Honey Lou. I love her. I am so glad that you sent me that letter. Thank you for the gift as well. But this was absolutely incredible. I will save this forever. Thank you, Honey Lou, and thank you for the super chat. Mason, I have 3 cats. Yes. Put your car key somewhere safe. You reminded me too. I'm going to say sorry to Tommy. I got to get that done. I love you, Sassy, and I'm glad you were here with us. I really love you guys. Thank you for spending time with me. Sorry I made it weird. I can't guarantee that's not going to happen again. DNB, I did not, but I will. And she did. Armine, I agree. They both did. Peggy Collins, love you. I'm glad I got to see you yesterday too. Alicia, I still choose to believe that it was the naproxen. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the story, but thank you. And I get it, but we're going to stick and blame it on the naproxen. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for the super chats. Mods, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the gifted memberships. Aline, I'm glad you were there yesterday. Thank you. Thank you. I will, Armine. Did you want me to read it, Armine, on the... Oh, so cute. Yes. Armene, do you want me to show this picture to everyone? Okay, D. I love you, DNV. Original Anne, you're the best. Guys, we're going to sign off doing this. So Liz Trix did this yesterday, and we were in the Zoom call. Hey, Pat Jonas, Liz Trix was, oh, have fun, Abigail. Liz Trix sang a song, and she said, if you do this, hey, Lionheart, it does change. So if you want to hear your voice, Liz Trix said to do this, and it changes. You can hear your actual voice doing this, but we all did it. Like 50 of us on a Zoom call did this, and then we all started laughing. And we were like, that is the new cult logo. So, like, instead of a secret handshake, we're going to do this when we see each other, not just a Zoom call, everybody. So, Liz invented this. And so now everybody on this Zoom call, hey, Cliff Ann, everybody on this Zoom call is going like this. We just all looked crazy and it was so much fun. So, Armene just sent this picture. That's Armene. Look at how cute she is. That's our universal signal now for the cult of Reese. Is that the cutest thing? It was, and I was like, what is this? Like, I felt weird too. I was like, I feel like I'm going to do this to people and they're going to think it's sign language. Like I'm saying, like, can you hear? Like, I feel like that's like sign language. It probably is. It's hilarious. It was so cute. Anyway, I love you guys. Armene, you're so cute. Love you, Stacey Toms. I will be back tomorrow afternoon, probably same time. That's when we usually do it. You missed the Liz song and it was so good. She sang Spirit in the Sky and she changed the lyrics like she always does. It was so good. Fish. Yeah, Shelly. I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here today. It meant the world. Love you, DS Kitty Diane. And please hit subscribe on your way out. Here comes Fred. Thank you for everything and I'll see you tomorrow. Why is it